November is a time to honor and recognize the services that family caregivers provide in Washington State. It's National Long-Term Care Awareness Month, a month-long observance that brings attention to the long-term care needs of seniors and people with disabilities. We appreciate and support family caregivers for all they do for families in need of their services. There are more than 840,000 family caregivers across the state, spread throughout rural, urban, and tribal communities. As we recognize our family caregivers in National American Indian Heritage Month, it is essential to remember the vital role that family caregivers play in our communities. Whether it's kinship caregivers in tribal communities or family caregivers caring for relatives, we recognize that kinship and family caregivers are often unsung heroes who provide critical support and care to loved ones. The Office of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing, ODHH, values and supports the many caregiver programs and services that ALTSA provides for caregivers, seniors, and people with disabilities. These programs help individuals and families to live with good health, independence, and dignity. ODHH collaborates with and partners with long-term supports and services to enhance accessibility and empower Washington communities. We offer communication accessibility equipment, education, and outreach to support communication access statewide. Available services include outreach programs, workshops, and training sessions to enhance public awareness and understanding of people who are deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing. Additionally, we also collaborate with governmental, business, and community stakeholders to develop and implement policies, programs, and initiatives that address and ensure that services and resources are accessible and inclusive to all Washingtonians. Director Ernest Covington III will present at the 56th Biennial Conference of the Washington State Association of the Deaf, WSAD, on statewide community services on November 4th in Ellensburg. On November 14th, Training and Presentations Program Manager Elizabeth Luttrell will give a joint presentation on emergency preparedness to Vancouver deaf seniors with Jim House, Disability Integration Manager of the Coalition on Inclusive Emergency Planning, CIEP. The Coalition on Inclusive Emergency Planning, CIEP, is pleased to partner with ODHH on this vital project, says Jim House, CIEP Disability Integration Manager. CIEP is a statewide advisory group with the Washington State Independent Living Council, WASILC. Access to life-saving information is a key element in surviving a disaster, whether it is a wildfire, a flood, an earthquake, or even something like a boil water alert. The videos fill a long-standing gap in communications before, during, and after disasters, while mitigating adverse impacts on the whole community as everyone has access to emergency news in a language they can understand and respond to accordingly.
Hello, my name is Ernest Covington III. I am the Division Director for the Office of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. The November 2023 Spotlight features Maggie Campbell, who has worked for the Office of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing for approximately 2 years. Maggie has served in various capacities in state services since October 21, 2013, and now works with our office. We selected Maggie for this month's Spotlight to recognize her outstanding capacity and capabilities within our team. Maggie serves within our office as the Hard of Hearing Consultation and Resource Program Manager. Maggie's work entails coordination and education for state services. She works to ensure that the target communities that our office serves have equitable access to services, whether that is in state services or in partnership with stakeholders throughout the state. She works to make sure that services are accessible, to assure that people have their needs met through the Accessible Technology Program. Maggie hosts workshops and training sessions throughout the state and invites and educates people on processes to understand how to access resources and services to improve their own workplaces for deaf and deaf-blind staff. We receive many complimentary kudos for Maggie's work. We frequently hear positive comments about her excellent work and her outstanding ability to interact and build good, strong relationships. We are pleased to be able to work alongside Maggie and recognize that we are very fortunate to have her as a part of this team. Maggie's commitment to continuing improvement and her commitment to the ALTSA and DSHS mission to transform lives as she trains, educates, and offers her services is outstanding. We recognize and thank Maggie for her contributions, passion, and dedication to ensuring equitable access to services. We are grateful for the opportunity to highlight Maggie for this month. Congratulations and thank you.